Hey guys, Corey Mathis Fishing coming to you, and gonna do something that's long overdue. I had a really good tournament at Guntersville, although I was one place out of the money, like you guys saw on that Guntersville tournament. I did have a good tournament. I was on maybe not the winning bag of fish, but some fish that were, very competitive. I would have had 17, 18 pounds if I would have lost the one that broke off at the boat. So, real quickly, I wanted to do a bait recap of what I was doing. And basically, I was in the back of one of the major creeks, and those fish were set up on the outside grass line. There was some eelgrass in the back of that creek. You could see a real defined line, and I found two pods of fish that were in that grass line, and there were several fish there. Had several short strikes during the day, a couple fish that hooked up that I didn't get to the boat. Make a long story short, it just wasn't my time. But wanted to go over the two baits that caught the fish for me, and kind of go over what I was doing. Number one is the Chatterbait jackhammer. This is the exact one I was throwing. Cut it off just so you guys could see that. I throw this jackhammer with the Lake Fork trailer, which is multi-ribbed. Has a nice little action in the water, moves back and forth. Sets up really well for a chatterbait. I do trim the skirt a little bit, and third, this is a black and blue, obviously, but a thing I like to do with my black and blue chatterbaits is take some sandpaper and knock all the paint off of the blade. So I kind of feel like that flash in cloudy conditions like we had. One, I want a silhouette that they can look at, zero in on, and come get. But that little bit of flash as it's coming over their head, I think gets their attention sometimes. So that's something I like to do with my black and blue chatterbait. Obviously, the white one comes with a silver, but this one, I knocked all the paint off of. Caught two or three fish on this. I think I caught one short, obviously, and had probably two or three more. Hit the bait, just didn't get the hook. I'm actually going to retire this one. I've sharpened this hook probably, I don't know, 10 times, and I think it's just getting to the end of its life. It just doesn't hold a very good point anymore. So that's this one. And what I caught two of my really good fish on, and I broke off and didn't have another one in the boat, was the Berkley Fritz side. This exact bait right here. This is the shallow runner. This is, had a fish jump back behind me. I had the number 5. I also threw the big one a little bit, but this one is kind of what they wanted that day. Super good bait. Will rip out of that grass really good. I was fishing eelgrass that was topping out probably 2 feet below the surface. So you had to hold your rod tip high. You had to really pump this thing through that grass, but this definitely worked, and they were definitely reacting to this. As far as hooks, everything else, it comes with the Berkley Fusion hooks, which I like. I think they're good hooks. They're very strong, so I did not change those out. And rod and reel setups, it's just basically, I threw the jackhammer on a medium heavy, fast action, because I do want to hit them pretty good with that hook. And then I threw this one on a medium heavy 7-foot. I threw it on a couple different rods, but just your basic crank setup, 12-pound line, and yeah, that was it. And yeah, it was a good tournament. I I should have been right there at top 10 material, maybe top 5 or 6. If that fish was as big as I think it was certainly bigger than anything I had, and I had over a 3-pound average. So, okay, guys, we're gonna do a trivia giveaway for this Berkley Fritz side crankbait. I know you guys like to get your hands on this thing. It's awesome bait, and it catches them for sure. So here is the question. In my frog video from last year in April, where I caught 25 pounds on this lake, how much did my largest fish weigh? I know I say a couple of different answers, but if you put either one of them when I'm weighing that fish on the scale, I will send you this bait. The first person in the comments to put the correct amount of weight for that fish, I'll personally message you, get your information, your email, and then I'll get your address after that. You don't want to put that online, but I will send you this bait. So check that video out one more time, see how much that fish weighs, put it in the comment. The first one to put it in the comment gets this bait. So good luck, can't wait to send you this thing. I know you're going to catch some fish on it, and I sure do appreciate you. If you haven't already, I encourage you to like, share this video, and subscribe. So y'all stay tuned. About to get the boat out. They're pulling it out right now. We're gonna go bed fishing. It's March 15th. All right.